UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UCLA's offense will get the first swing of the game. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the hype. I'm excited to watch this debut.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Fires to the big fella. Janging on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. You start the season, top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
The Bruins have this offense rolling. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
This time it's complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page.
Makes the grab past the marker. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Bruins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's going for the goal line. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and go and get it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. No matter the sport, he epitomized the UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it on the outside. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, you have to love getting to the quarterback early in this football game. Your first drive, how about your offense? They already took care of business, put up points for you. Now you're getting to the quarterback, getting sacks. Great start for this squad.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Takes the handoff, it's Hayes. And maybe he'll get back to the line but no more than that. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Grabbed over the middle, it's Matthews. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I don't know if that was a bust defensively, but there was nobody in the middle of the field that time, making it way too easy for the offense to pick up a chunk play in the middle.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. He'll take a deep shot here. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open as a quarterback.
And he hauls it in inside the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Finds his man. It's Thomas. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time plays.
Fires to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the Bruins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking for the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They booted away on 4th down. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the air. It's Iamaleava. Floating away. Throws to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Looking to buy time. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins!
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on second down. Gets open down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Nevada going quickly. On third and long, he has to throw for it. It's caught. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged on the outside, it's Jacobs.
When you run this out route, you know you're starting to get close to the sidelines. I know I got to start slowing down and find a way to drag or get one toe, a pinky toe, a big toe, whatever I can inbounds. Nice effort, nice catch, way to keep something in bounds.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Hayes. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab, it's Hayes. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
He makes the grab. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Under fire. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Makes the grab. Powers through the defender. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. And off from the shotgun. Slithers into space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jacobs. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Rushes on him. Under heat, he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to throw again. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Finding an escape route. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
You can become a star making efficient plays and getting first down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a town to do it. Obviously, create some excitement, create some momentum, go to a Rose Bowl, just do big things at UCLA.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. Wide open downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional run.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure coming. Oh, he's got some space.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touch.
Touchdown, Nevada. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. A man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Grabs it in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. And and the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
He'll pull it down. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Keeps it going. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Got his man. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. The give to the back. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Nevada offense really has it going. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to the ground game on the left. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Nevada! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Middle Tennessee is going to enjoy the trip back to Murfreesboro after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Floyd Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
He's got his man. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Pater.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback.
Touchdown, UCLA! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Ashley. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Hayes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Nevada comes to the line facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the missed connection on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Oh, they're after him. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need to stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Slides away. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Dangerous screen into traffic. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Nevada.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He will not get there. Brought down at the one, and the two-point try is no good. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCLA will go back to work on offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Finds his tight end. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on you on second down.
And the Bruins with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing. And
breaks into the open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
And, man, that's a little frustrating. I like the job by the quarterback. Get the ball out. Let your receiver make the play. But just understand when the play's over. Like, I'm not going to cut that back up. I want to get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great way.
The Bruins enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys...
Touchdown, UCLA! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And he'll bring it back. He's got great speed. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Wide receiver going in motion. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. The sure hands, it's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Going for it all. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Bringing the heat. And they've got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense